What the chuck is up, everybody? Jando here, back at it with another video. It is, what, episode 13? 14. God, I should really look at what it is. Episode 14. All right, I got it. It's all good. Let's get on with it. All right, happy Haste week. It's been 1 week of the new patch. You can probably see my EXP bar is a lot more full than it was last time. Yeah, let's let's get into it. Let's look at what gains we made in this week. Boom. All right, so the overview page has gotten a bit of touch-ups, cut off, but oh well. I've kind of segmented everything so it looks a bit more accurate, at least on like a initial glance. We've got Legion Champions, the C10 boss mules, the baby boss mules, the future projects, the TBDs, and then of course the retired / graveyard. Mules, I don't play anymore. As for the week, this is going to be a trend, at least as we get more and more event stats, but my CPs is going to skyrocket across the board for every character. So expect everything to just be more inflated thanks to event stats. But this is what I currently have. I've done, what, the 60k kills, the 15 you get from bossing, and the 1 from the 1k check-in. And I've maxed out Grandest, maxed out Boss. I'm going to get EXP now, and then max out Monster Puck, clear EXP. Then I'll probably move on. I might do Epic Dungeons, so I don't really care if my two... it's only these two guys who really benefit from it. So it's like, I don't really care about it. So I may just do Epic Dungeon, and then as for this, after EXP, I will probably... I could go Arcane Power to boost up my dudes, make them do BM a little easier to get that 10%, but my guild isn't established that far yet, and so I don't get to that free 30, which makes it really steep. I have to go really hard on this, and I'm not Sacred Power gated for any bosses that I'm trying, so I may just go into Attack Power, Magic Attack, Ignore, Defense, and All Stat, just get these all up. So we'll see how we go as the weeks progress. For Legion, we've increased by a little bit. I think I was like 33. Now it's up a bit. I actually care about my champion power now because I need coin income, because I can't sustain buying out the Legion coin shop, both of drop and meso. I may have to just do meso. We'll see. And then due to all my grinding this week, we have completed the first half of getting the Star Force room. Yay! And we are just about to be halfway to get the Breath of the Artisan. By the way, this can only dropped by, I think it's C10 or higher. I've gotten these from C10 bosses. Allegedly, I think you can get them from even Hard Lotus and Damien. But yeah, I haven't seen a lot. And then, so I just get the guaranteed a week by doing the 5k kills. And this event down here, I only put this here because I've actually consumed some of them, as I am using them on the shade to help it propel its level. So on the 28th, I had about 2.5k, and I redeemed them all. But I'm getting roughly 91 EXP vouchers an hour training on the Ren, which is about 2% on a level 260 character. So hey, it's something. It is something. All right, so that does it for the overview. Let's go into how the weekly schedule panned out. So game was up and then bugged for the first like 2 hours, and then when I actually got up and was able to play, it was disabled and then re-enabled at nerfed rates. Doesn't matter, I've already completed the event because I was able to grind quite a bit. It's like 20 hours with like the intended rates. We actually got the Inkwell note a day later than this. It was Saturday for me, but it was actually on the Friday for everybody else. So that was, hey, I didn't lose hope. And then it was just a bunch of training. The Ren did a little bit of gains. I think the Blaster got 20% irritability from 15%. But mainly everything was just training, really. Training and then doing some random preparations for like this weekend and what's to come. The sheet is far less touched on now that I use Maple Hub. Let's see how well this will go. So I've got into the habit of, just using this to keep track of all my dailies, since it's a little easier since auto refreshes and it gets cut off, but you get the idea. So if you go into unfinished. It's all done. The week is all done, which is just great news, right? Then we have a cheeky little peek at the bosses where we can see that all of them were killed, which is great. All right, let's get back into the sheet. So for next week, only the biggest things to note is just Star Forces happening on the 3rd. My little tracker here, which is nice. So the big things is just figuring out when to do bosses. A little annoying because there's a big event this weekend, but real life has needs my attention. So I'm not lacking anything. It's just that I have some events planned this week, and of course they take priority. So we'll have to put Mushroom Game on the back burner, but we'll see what we can get done. I'm hoping maybe I can get most of it done on Thursday and Friday, but Saturday, Sunday, and Monday probably will be only play maybe an hour or two. And I was like, after the night's gone and finished. So we'll see what happens. Worst case scenario, I miss this week, and it's like, whatever. There's going to be more Star Force events, going to be more opportunities to farm. It is what it is. And I think for other things, again, the Shade, Normal Game, the Monster Parks, the weekly frags are going to the Wild Hunter, but the Dawn Warrior is going to be taking the Salt Erda as we'll see what happens. You'll see what it is when we get to the sheet. All right, let's get into each character's. Wait, before that, got to look into money. The sheet, I think I still need to improve this sheet. It's still, I'm not happy with it. Anyway, we got the 48 bill from bossing. We also got 35 bill from farming. Huge amount of money. Quite happy with that. So we have about 83.4 bill in the bank, maybe even 84 bill. I think the Lynn has like 700 mil on it for reasons. So we have a decent amount. And then if we add the 48.4 from bossing from next week, we're going to have, if we do all the bosses, like 130 bill for the day for the event, which is a huge amount. And I know it's precarious to Star Force when we know that changes are coming. But I'd much rather have this Lynn start clearing Satani now than later, so it can lib faster, so it can do clears faster, and yeah. Much rather it libs 7 weeks faster than just waiting. Alright, now let's get into the characters. Yippee! So I guess we'll start off with the character that I spend the most time on this week, and that is the Wren. Oh, let's scroll down. So this is the start of when you'll see all the massive increases to CB. Combat power, where are we? We're nearly there. We've got a month to go. God, this is just so... I also need to figure out a better way to actually go through all this because it's getting ridiculous. All right, so last week we're sitting at 212 CP, or with FAMs. This was without a Blackheart, and look at this. I was at 7.5k invested invested frags. Now let's see what this week of grinding has done. We're now at 251 million CP. Cernium's maxed out, and we're now at 8.5k frags. We managed to farm 1,000 frags, which, if I'm getting 20 an hour, I managed to do 52 hours of farming. Dub. And we can see, not only did I get a CFA drop from Darknell. Thank you, Darknell, for giving me that. I now have a dream about one of these. I could just replace Golix now if they hit. But I won't be touching these until we see what the new Star Force system is. But you can see the benefits of Haste and how good it is. This is 3 trill. I only have level 20 Janus, so this could have been even more. But this was with 4x, and I high rolled the fuck out of back-to-back Expesia portals. Treasure Hunter boxes. The first one was a gold, next one was a legendary, and it was just an instant 1.5T in 2 minutes. Insane. And then I got another 1.5T from training the full hour. And I'm also looking at this. I haven't actually shown off the FAMs in a while, but showing them off because I finally hit my first ever 40% boss FAM. Big W, and that's why this CP got so high. But it also would show off the other ones because I got this a couple of weeks ago and I just forgot to show it off. And then this one I've had for a while as well. So the FAMs on the red are looking pretty good. I'm now just, I just need a hybrid. Give me a double 40 hybrid and boom, like I'm done with FAMs. Yippee. And well, I guess we'll have to change this to a 40 and 6 attack. So still lots of work to do with FAMs, but looking really good. As for my EXP over the week, we can see the trend. So glad I can finally use Maple Ranks to actually see this, because this wasn't enabled for Challenger World. But it is looking pretty damn good. I am recording this on the 29th, so we can't see the data for that. But I'm on 44T. I was on 39, so it was about a 5T day. This is about 8T. I think this is closer to 9T, between there. These are like 4T days, and this is like a 8, 6. It's something around there. But anyway, daily average is currently 5.7T per day, which is pretty good. We are looking to level up in 3 weeks. So I was like, oh, I can get 288 easily. More realistically, it's going to be like 270, 287, like 50%, which is, hey, still pretty damn good. I'm having a good time farming. Been relatively low investment and just like easy, and I can just do that to keep me occupied during the boring work day. So it is very nice. All right, let's speed run through all of the Satani mules, because not much, and Legion Champions, not much really happened with them. I didn't really have much to report anyway, just like showcasing how much their CP went up by. But the Adele went up by like 20 mil CP from getting the boss damage from events, and it went slightly up with Hexa as it is doing Nightmare Paradise. Cool. Nothing else to report. Didn't get any drops, and it can max out. I can level up these, but I'm saving money. Same with the Blaster. I am doing Angler Company, so it's getting a little bit of love through additional Hexa. We were at what, 178, and we got 190 from the event stats. Yippee! Same with the Hido. Again, I am just doing dailies on these things, collecting spares from Arc, and what's the other guy called? Golex. That's what his name is. But we were at 111 mil. Now we're at 122 mil. Yippee! And then the Kana, at least the Kana I can report a little bit more on it, because it is still progging and getting a liberated weapon. So I don't know why I didn't preload these. I guess we can just view all the progress. So just shy of 75 mil last week. Now we're at 81 mil, 0.7, thanks to event stats, and managed to do the wheel mission. And I can actually clear this, and I can probably, no, I can only do Lucid next week. I can't actually also do V-Hiller, not yet, but still on target for a liberation on the 21st of May, which will be very exciting. Alrighty, we'll skip the shade for now, as we'll have to go into it a bit more, but we'll have a quick showcase of the Dawn Warrior. The Dawn Warrior is actually doing pretty well. So we're what, 77 mil last week. Actually, it's a lie, we're 66 mil, because those were the rentals. Now we're at 72 mil, which is big. And then it also has enough frags to get everything at level 1. It is now just Soul Eater gated. So it does need 14 more Soul Eater. So I might pinch some from the Ren or other classes. But most likely I can also just wait. It's just 2 weeks of weeklies. So we'll see what happens and what I'm feeling like. Because it is interesting, as the Ren will use any excess Eater for any like boosters, or actually progging and going through and like getting level ups and exit system. Unfortunately, I'm gonna go one more week of the Black Heart. I think I have 4 left, so I have to be if I want to like use them all on these characters, we'll have to be a little finicky, because I won't be able to last or survive him like, going through them. But they do speed up C10 quite a bit without the use of rental gear, which is, I need that so badly. But yeah, still on pace. The Dawn Warrior will manage to clear everything this week. It is 1.4k, and it's looking to prog or liberate on July 16th. So it's still going well. Quickly over the Wild Hunter. Again, not much to report. It's now cusping 18 mil. Symbols are doing pretty well. Things are going to be maxed mid-May. Do we have a date up here? Can you tell me a date somewhere? I swear I have a date. Here we go. May 24th. This may be a little shorter, but May 24th is the current time when they're all maxed out, which is going to be really exciting. And then as for an inventory, again, really the only important ones are the reinforced earrings. No superior belts. Over The 4 characters I want to, well, 3 characters that are going to be Star Forced. No one has a superior belt yet, but plenty of reinforced earrings. So yeah, that's all there is to update about the Wild Hunter. And we can quickly go over the Dawn Warrior, as it's in the pretty much exact same spot. It will max out symbols a little quicker. Managed to get 1 more mastery thanks to the frags you get from the Goddess Pass from last patch. And yeah, its inventory is also getting up there, getting a lot of spares. The Dawn Pendants, I think the Wild Hunter had a decent amount of Dawn Pendants. Already got 4. Pretty good. Alrighty, now for the final 2 to talk about, it is the Shade. The Shade will actually be tapped on the Sunday, as it needs a bit more love as we again scroll all the way down. I should have prepped this. So not only did it get a glow up, as I did buy the boss package, it now has like 4 packages, and it's just holding on to the other 3 while I patiently wait for the transfer event in June. It is now 68 mil CP thanks to boss stats. Its Hexer is done for now, slowly getting level 5 Hotel Arca symbol. And as for this weekend, this is the inventory. Little chopped. So these are the 4 or 5 equips that kind of need some love. I'm going to most likely get this to 18 star. We'll kill Slime, Lucid, and Will, and Damien and Pingbean to see if I can get lucky with any cheeky little drops. And then do my best to Star Force. Now, as for Star Forcing, I ideally want to get this to 21 stars straight away. This can easily go 18. I might ladder 2 of these just for, because I need to be as strong as possible. I did get a Pink Bean mark throughout the week right before I did bosses last week, and I was like, fuck yeah, let's get some extra damage. But then with blue cubes, I got double drops, so I was like, fuck, I need to make another one. That's like, come on, game. And then, of course, if I get lucky with the Sun Pendant, I can make another one. If that one goes to 22 stars, I can up this. I did redeem 1 reinforced pendant from Golix, but I won't have enough coins to get another one. So we'll see how we go. I am hoping to get this thing above 70 mil at least. But yeah, again, we'll see how we go. All right. And as for Prog, I crashed out and couldn't complete V-Healer, so I did normal V-Healer instead. But that didn't change the Liberation target. So we're still on pace for the 9th of July. B. Alrighty, the final character, the one that will be getting the most attention this Sunday, if I can Star Force, is the Lynn. Lynn has a lot of spares ready to go, as we can look at its inventory. Again, it got a slight boost. It's got quite a big boost. Was this in drop rate? A huge boost. What did I do? Alright, cool. Regardless, the Lynn is on the up and up. As for its gear, that's right. I think I got like 2-line magic attack, where the previous screenshot I didn't. This is where its gear is currently standing. It's very chopped. And this is where the inventory is standing. Again, no superior Golix pendants. And the plan, first up, easy, getting the CRA and Absol to 21 stars. Already have a lot of Absol spares, and after a week of bosses again, I'll have some boxes that I can just throw into this thing if I do need them. So hopefully I won't need to touch all of this level 150 gear that I have, which will be fantastic. But Superior Earrings, easy dub, getting them to 21 stars. I'm going to tap these 2 first to see if I can get lucky and I don't have to waste myself having to get a 22 reinforced. It will save a bit of money. If not, I'll just start these because I have so many. Sage Shield, I can make a lot more of these. I couldn't believe how easy they are to make. It's like the hardest part is having the recipe. Like 1 recipe per shield. Easy 20 stars on this. Probably will still safeguard them just because, I don't have to have like 10 recipes. Yeah, fuck it. just ball. Then we'll have to just 22 star a pink beam belt or a reinforced, but I just wear it because it's like I don't have a sub belt. Look, I still have a couple more days. I have what, 3 more Golixes, so who knows? May get lucky. For the black bean pap marks, I will probably ladder them. Probably ladder a pink bean with a pap and see if I can get it a cheeky 21 star pap mark. I'm 2 for 2 for 21 star pap mark, so we'll see what happens. We'll see. I do have 5 KT rings, so I'll see. I will have to 22 star one and set it to the superior ring. I most likely will make a 21 star KT ring first and then wear it, because I can also I can just make 21 star Maester rings. And I have like, as long as I get Maester before Sunday, I will just have infinite rings to star. Because I want to get a 21 star, and then I get 22 star. I want to transfer it to the Golix ring over here. So I think I am slowly running out of mats and to actually get Maester and all these characters. So we'll see what happens. And then hopefully, so this is the tricky part. I will need to do a bit of cubing on the Lynn as well, just to make clearing Satani this week a little bearable. I could just wait a week for the cube sale next weekend, the 9th of May, and just do it then. But then again, I'm only really saving Mesa. It's like 25% off. It's like, I can buy 25% more cubes. Like, it's good, but at the same time, I do get a shit ton of money every week. So it's like, it is what it is. I honestly, I would prefer clearing Satani a week earlier. So I most likely will cube the Lynn. I will again also kill Slime, Loosen, and Will first, see if I can do cheeky Slime Ring and 12 mark on the day. And if I do, I can then up those. And then I can always wear 4 rings because this doesn't have any Oz ring at all. But we'll see how that goes. Yeah, exciting stuff to come. We'll actually get to do some significant tapping this weekend. And yeah, that does it. I speed ran through that. Apologies if I spoke too fast, but look, when it comes to this game, something just comes out of me. I just want to yap. But yeah, thank you all for watching. Hopefully this weekend is a dub, and I'll talk to you all soon. All right, have a fucking good day, and see you next one.